I'm here with a film called Best of Enemies, which is a documentary about the relationship between William F. Buckley and Gore Vidal, who had a series of 10 televised debates on national TV and changed the way news and commentary has been run in America ever since. In spite of being a film about public intellectuals and talking heads, it's actually a really funny film, and so I love watching it with an audience. So coming to a place like this, seeing the crowds that we're seeing, and just having that kind of reception is a documentary filmmaker's dream.
Basically, the film is about a videotape that I found in the loft of my house, and it turns out on this videotape is that it's all the TV shows and films that me and my granddad had kind of recorded, like back when I was a kid, and then kind of discovering it again, it became this kind of weird sort of channel back into my past. There's stuff which has sort of become a little bit like cultural wallpaper. I want to take that stuff and kind of just kind of create sort of like new meanings out of it.
Our movie is Dishonesty, the Truth About Lies, and it's about how we all lie and hopefully how we can act better.
It's incredibly human to lie. It's part that is part of all of us, and we need to understand it better if we want to improve anything.
I love Hot Talks. Been here a day, but I come every year, and it's the most wonderful doc festival around.
Do you think they'll believe you now that it's a movie about dishonesty?
It doesn't matter.
I also think it's great.
It's a film that follows the life of a shepherd called Pacifico. I spent 2 months there with him, documenting his life and documenting strange encounters that he has with neighbors and unlikely characters that pass by.
It's a complicated experience being the subject of a documentary, but there is an adult sensibility trying to produce work that is legitimately about regular life.
We all have an amazing life, but we don't realize it. And I think the film is talking about that when you get out of the film, hopefully your life will be a little bit more intense.
The WOLFPAck follows 6 brothers that grew up in New York City completely isolated from society. So they had no friends, and their only window to the world was watching movies and eventually recreating the films. Wanted to make this film because I felt like these kids had such an incredible story and it needed to be brought out into the world.
When we get together, that magic comes back again, the way it did 50 years ago.
It feels like home, but the one difference is that we have Baby Belle with us.
Yes.
The Baby Belle.
Yeah. So to be able to be in this house, in this town, I am overwhelmed.
You don't just get cancer and go out on stage and go, help. So there's so many different risks and so many moments that you have to say yes to. But luckily, I did say yes to those, and it was a huge lesson.
As we started dating, it became clear that I was...
She started to realize that this might be her big moment and was like, any chance we could end up at Hot Docs?